Hey guys, Justice Eagan here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. What I'm about to share with you is a recorded training call I did on some of the factors that it takes to have MLM success. Now, if you like what you hear, I encourage you to comment below, and if you'd like to find out more about how you can get trained by me personally, click the link below this video. Enjoy the recording.
Without further ado, let me bring out our hoster this morning. This guy brings so much action, and it just really speaks from the heart. Every time I listen to him, I say the same thing. It's just passion speaks from the heart, and he brings so much to the community. We're so honored to have him here. L4 leader and MMT member, Justice Eagan. Justice, are you there?
I am, Dean. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for the introduction. Excited to be here this Monday morning. All right.
Very cool. You are ready to go.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, welcome, guys. I heard a couple of first-timers on here, so an extra shout-out to you, and welcome to the morning wake-up calls. You're going to hear me on from time to time, along with the rest of the leaders inside My Lead System Pro. And this is just an incredible opportunity for us to share with you some insights we have, some kind of moments, some aha moments we have throughout the week that can help you get clarity and get your business on track. And it's really, really important stuff, guys, because, we were all sitting in your shoes at some point on the other end of this wake-up call, and it was these pieces of information that helped us break through. Now, before we get started, guys, a couple of things. First of all, let's go over to the Facebook fan page. I'm going to post a message. I want you guys to let me know you're here. First timers, identify yourselves because we want to know who you are. We want to see your face in here on a regular basis so we can help you take your business where you want to get it. I mean, that's what My Lead System Pro is all about. So I just hit that up on the Facebook page. I just put a post out there. I want to hear from you. Another big thing is just a huge thanks to Dean and Mary. I know that you guys probably hear this all the time, but it's really true. These guys are rocks in this community, the cornerstone of this morning wake up call. I've been hosting it, and like it's just an incredible show of just unbelievable consistency. And they are the epitome of what you guys should want to be, because doing this every single morning and giving back to the community and providing value is just really unbelievable. So make sure you give a big shout out to them on the Facebook page. Guys, last thing before we get into our discussion is going to be, attending the webinars. I know Dean mentioned it. This Wednesday, I believe we have the MMT, EMT kind of introductions of the new crew. I think the EMT kind of stayed the same, but we've got some new people coming out on the MMT. And when you guys are on this webinar this Wednesday, I just want you to realize something, and it's something that I continue to realize and I continue to enjoy, and it's really an unbelievable thing, and it's something that My Lead System Pro provides, and that is that MLSP provides an incredible amount of exposure, okay? And they are constantly building and forming and growing tomorrow's leaders in this industry. So, as you get on there, I want you to get a taste when you're hearing from these people of where they started, because it's likely there's going to be someone on that call that started right where you are. And that's going to be a huge uplifting moment for you when it comes to realizing how possible this is, that you can do this, okay? And that's going to bring us around here to the topic of today's conversation. And today's conversation is about belief. Okay, and how important it is, how powerful it is, and I'm going to walk you through a couple of conversations I've had recently that help me realize when people had it and when they didn't have it. And if you recognize some of these things and recognize that maybe there's that little voice inside your head and maybe all the beliefs not there, that could be a major thing that's holding you back. So, today's topic is belief versus, decision. And the reason, excuse me, let me just get a drink of water here. Sorry about that. The reason that I'm talking about this today is because I had a conversation yesterday, I think it was, with a guy in my MLSP team, and I'm really excited for him because I know he's going to make it happen. And he was sitting on the sidelines for a little while. We had a conversation to get him started. And yesterday we spoke, and he said something really powerful to me. He said, Justice, he said, there's something really surreal that I'm feeling because I just really know that this is going to happen. I have this belief that I'm going to succeed in this and that I'm going to break through. And, I just recognized right then and there that he was. And I said, you know what? The powerful thing about this is you don't have belief because you're getting results. You have belief because you've made a decision. Okay? That you're so intent on making it happen that you've actually now, that your subconscious is actually convinced that it's going to happen. And this is a really, really powerful mindset shift for people, and it can be a major, major breakthrough. Okay, now I want to talk to you about the cycle I see people get into and some of the language I hear. When I speak to people, I hear words like, "Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to see. I want to see how this works out. I want to see some results, and then I'll know, what the next step is." And this is really, really dangerous language. And, the problem with so many people in their approach to this is that a lot of times people are waiting for results before they believe 100%. And I want to tell you what happens when that happens, guys. Because you don't believe 100% that this is possible, that you can do this, okay, you don't get the results. So what happens is you end up in this little vicious cycle until a lot of people end up, hanging up the towel because they never got the results they were looking for. Now, I want to help you realize something today. I want to help you make this shift. And that is, I want to use a couple examples from traditional life because I want you to realize that, we've been conditioned for a really long time, okay, to live our life a certain way, to work a plan a certain way. Okay, and once we're conditioned that way, we are more than willing, okay, to move forward with belief, even if we don't have the results that are supposed to come on the back end of our activities or our whatever we're moving towards with purpose. And it never seems to bother us in these other circumstances, but for some reason it holds us back here. I want to just put in your head here where you've been conditioned for so many years. Okay. Now, one is, going to school, going to college, right? And if you go to college and you work hard, you're going to come out on the other end and get this nice paying job and this career that's got this huge upswing to it. And that's why we go to college, right? For financial stability and for a career and for a future and all that different stuff. Well, we are so conditioned to believe that that's the path that by the end of high school, people are willing to go sometimes 6 figures plus into debt and go commit themselves for 4 years, sometimes 6 and 8 years, okay, sometimes more debt, all with the belief that on the other end comes this career, this great job, this career path that offers stability and happiness and all that different stuff, okay? Now we look at reality and we realize that if you look out there, that's not really the case right now, right? I mean, a lot of people come out of school with all this debt and don't get the job they're looking for. A lot of people go into careers outside of what they went to school for. That's really, really common. So why is it that we still, to this day, people coming out of school have this belief that they can go in, that this is the next step for them, and they go at it full force, right? They go into debt, they start doing the work, and all with this belief that that's what's waiting for them on the other end, even when we could make an argument that it may not be waiting for them there, but they have this belief, right? Now, think about this, okay? We think the same way about retirement. Okay, if you just save money and work the plan that you're told, you're going to end up being able to retire. And yet we see so many people struggling to retire. We see so many people that are stuck right now. Even everyday stuff, guys, we approach it this way. If you think about diet or exercise, right? There's people that are committed to to say a diet, right? And they don't go into this and say, hey, if I diet for the first 3 days or 5 days or a week, or I want to see a little bit of results and then I'll continue to diet. They make a longer term commitment to that, right? I mean, a lot of people live healthy so that they can live longer, right? They believe that if they treat themselves better and if they eat better, if they exercise it, that their life is going to be longer, okay? But sometimes, guys, that's not the way it works out. But people go wholeheartedly with a level of belief and they live that way with conviction. So why do we need results right now or next week or next month to believe 100% that we can make this happen? Well, a couple of reasons, guys. We haven't been conditioned to believe that this is possible, okay? Up to this point, maybe we've conditioned ourselves to let ourselves down. Maybe we believe that we have that little safety voice in the back of our head telling there's a chance that we can go wrong here, okay? And another reason sometimes why we have a difficult time getting that 100% belief going is because we're getting met with some rejection, right? We have people telling us that this isn't the right path or that doesn't work, and so you're kind of swimming upstream there, okay? I want you to understand a couple of things. One, to make this happen, you need to believe, okay? Now, two, just like in anything else in life, if you were in that college situation or you're exercising and you're saving for retirement, there is always going to be that little voice sometimes, that voice of doubt that comes in, okay? The doubt, guys, will always be there, okay? We need to manage it. We need to shut it out. We need to fight it, okay, so that we can bring that belief level up to bring to that high level where we can be moving towards success the way we want to and realize it's possible, okay? We can't give that voice, that doubt, whether it's coming from the outside or whether a lot of times it's coming from the inside, we cannot give it any credit. We need to shut it out, okay? So I want you to think about a couple of things. First of all, do you need your own personal results to believe that this is possible? Well, absolutely not. Just like anything else, you need to look around and see what other people have done. Guys, I'm telling you, if I can do this, if some of the other people that you see here can do this, you can do it too. So, what do we do? Okay, what do we do if you have that little bit of doubt, if you have that? Well, first of all, learn how to manage it, okay? Because it's going to come back. There's going to be times when you think, man, am I on the right path? Is this the right thing? Can I do this? And the answer is yes, you can. So you need to manage that, okay? Now, let's think about what the examples I gave, how we were conditioned to go wholeheartedly with belief in the school and in all these different things, even not knowing what the outcome, even believing, sorry for not getting that out clearly there, believing that the outcome, okay, is going to be exactly what we want when we see out there that the other thing, that there are other alternatives, that it may not always be the case. So how do we get that same belief going? Well, we condition ourselves. Okay, guys, we condition ourselves the same way we've been conditioned to build that belief in those other things. Okay? You have to consistently condition yourself. Okay? Now, where does that start? Well, it starts with personal development. Okay? You can condition yourself to believe in you. That's what the personal development does. I mean, it's a really, really powerful thing because, a lot of times we have fear. A lot of times we have, we're self-conscious about things. We don't have the confidence we need. We don't have that belief. Okay, maybe we've let ourselves down before. And that personal development is going to help you believe in you. And that's a major, major, major part of this. Okay, that's a major portion of that belief. Now, another thing that we have to do is get on training calls, okay? And when we do personal development, okay, and we build we make a commitment to getting better as people, and then we get on training calls and we start developing our value that's a little more specialized within the industry, okay? Now that belief gets even stronger, right? And then lastly, you've got to get on team calls and go to live events. Okay, and the reason is because now the extra part of that belief is believing in the industry. Believing that this is possible. knowing that the stories are real. I'm going to tell you something. You don't need the results to prospect someone effectively. So many times people tell me, hey, you know how it is, Justice. Nobody wants to listen to me till I have some results. So I'm going to get on the internet and I'm going to get results, and then I'm going to turn around and go to my warm market, and they're going to see me making all this money, and they're going to want to join. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. You can leverage other people's results. What you have to do, okay, and this is the fundamental difference, is you have to believe that those are the results you're going to achieve, and that in the process you're going to help people do it also. Okay? You have to believe, guys. The belief has to be there. It's the foundation of everything. It helps you take action. It helps you prospect. It is, without that belief, okay, you just don't have it, guys. Okay? So if you're lacking the belief, you need to get down to the root of it right now. And it is not your results. Okay? It is not your results or lack thereof. Okay? It comes down, this is very, very real, and it comes down to you recognizing that. And that's why I say belief versus decision. Because when you get this exposure, when you condition yourself, okay, and realize what's possible and get around the people that are really making it happen, when you get into the personal development, when you get on the training calls, then all you have to do is make a decision, and that belief will be there. Okay? It's gonna be there, guys. Without it, you can't prospect. Okay? Without it, you can't close someone. Without it, you can't. It's so much harder to put value out there into the marketplace. It really is a foundational thing. It is impossible, okay, to sell somebody something, to recruit a business partner if you don't believe in what you're doing. It will shine through, okay? So, guys, team calls and live events so that you can believe in the industry, okay? So that you know that these real people are out there. You know their stories are real. You know there are people just like you coming from worse places than you, with less results than you, with less skills than you, have made this happen, okay? And then when you believe that, you can leverage their stories when you're getting started. You can leverage their results when you're getting started. So you do not need the results. You need the belief, okay? And lastly, guys, you need to surround yourself with the right people consistently, because that's how you maintain the belief. Okay? I mean, you're going to get opportunities, guys, to go to live events. You're going to get opportunities to come on these calls. And it is a belief builder, guys. It is that energy. It is that clarity, that vision that will help you, okay, stay on track with this. And that's why it's so important. It's so important that you follow these steps. It's so important that you work on yourself, that you then train yourself. It's so important that you get to these live events so that you believe in the industry on top of it, okay? And then surround yourself with the right people that can help you, okay, maintain that belief so that you have the power to make this happen, because it is very, very, very real. Okay, guys? So, here's the deal. Today's the day, okay? Today's the day to make a decision, to stop trying, to stop seeing, okay, to stop wondering if the results are going to come in and say, hey, I can't wait till I get my first 2 people so that I can go talk to this person, or I can't wait till I generate my first lead so that I can make another piece of content or run another ad because I believe it works. Guys, believe, okay? And if you don't believe, you need, and you're looking for results to believe, stop that right now, okay? It's not in the results. If you do not believe right now, begin conditioning yourself. Begin with the personal development. Begin with the training calls. Begin with the live events and the team calls in your primary company, and surround yourself with the right people. From there, if you make a decision to take action, nobody can stop you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this call today, guys. Let's go on over to the fan page. I'm going to be there for a few minutes. I want to get your input. I want to connect with you. If it's your first time in this call and you want to chat, let us know. Okay. So I can't wait to see you guys on the next call. I hope you've enjoyed everything that's going on inside My Lead System Pro. It is by far the most exciting time I've seen inside this industry, inside this community. It's been the most exciting time in my business, and I just want to share it with you. So let's get on over to the fan page, and let's have some fun and get the day kicked off and get rocking and rolling, because it's going to be an awesome day. There's lots of stuff to do. Can't wait to hear from you over there, and I'll be talking to you very, very soon.